And so there are different ways that we can stay motivated. And again, we don't want to rely only on motivation because we're not always going to feel motivated. I think as the quote said on my last slide, or it's coming up, you know, we're always never going to be 100% motivated. So we have to rely on discipline. And sometimes once we just get started, things kind of can just roll along and moving and grooving. Motivation really is internal, but you can work with an accountability partner. You can see a coach, see a tutor. If you're stuck with a writing assignment, coming in to see one of our writing tutors or having a Zoom appointment with the writing tutor can help you just get started with the paper. They're not there to help you only after you've written a paper. They're there to help you get started and kind of walk along with you at every step. And hang out with people who are successful, who are doing good things. You know, hang out with people who are doing the things, who are, you know, behaving the way that you want to behave, who are doing the things that you want to do. So hang out with those people, find out what they're doing. And always keep, you know, learning, keep trying new things. As coaches, we give students a lot of different challenges and new things to try, okay? We don't stay stuck. So to keep motivated, you have to set a goal for yourself every day. Again, what do you want to get out of that lecture? Really, no one's making you attend that lecture. We're choosing to be in college. We're choosing to major in something, you know. Decide what do you want to get out of it for yourself. What's motivating you? Is graduation motivating you? Is getting a certain grade in that class motivating you? Are you interested in that? Check in with your motivation. If you don't know what that is, come see a coach, come see a counselor. We can help you find that. Our panelists, how do you decide what motivates you every day when you don't feel like doing work? Because there's always days when we don't feel like doing work. I mean, we're all included in that, you know. What do you do, ladies, to kind of overcome yourself, you know, get out of your own way when you don't feel like doing work?
What I do, I like to think about my future. So whatever I do now, how will that help and apply to what I see myself doing in the next few years? So I set goals like that sometimes, but like daily goals or kind of weekly goals, I kind of do to-do lists of things that I want to get accomplished, if it's schoolwork or just personally, to kind of keep track and be able to like cross it out to feel accomplished when you do it.
Great, Jay.
So what I do is I work a lot and I have a lot of school activities and a lot of things to do. So I juggle a lot. So what I have to do is map everything out monthly, and then within the calendar in my planner, I can map out my weekly objectives and things I want to get done. And I write things down for my personal life, for like my hobbies, for my job, for my schoolwork, and then I put deadlines on them. And then I also have a goals to-do list, a regular to-do list that I need to get done within that week, like with deadlines. And then I have another part of my to-do planner where I can just write myself a weekly message, so that way when I don't feel motivated to get things done that day, I can refer back to my planner and I told myself like, hey Maria, hang in there. So like you can do the same and write a message to yourself and just motivate yourself even when you feel like not getting things done, to keep getting things done and working hard. And it goes back to what Jay was saying about knowing somewhat what kind of future goals, not specifically but very general big ones. Like if you know you want to be successful in life, well, what are some ways that you can live and be happy and also have responsibilities and things to get done that you know you need to get done when you wake up, so that way in the future you're successful, because that's one of the biggest goals you have in life. So thank you.
Yeah, piggybacking off of that, I also use a planner and it really helps me because I'm also in a sorority too. So we have our calendar like a whole month in advance for the next month. So I'll always like put all of my dates in for like all of my sorority events, so I know I can take off for those times for work and stuff, and just make sure that's all organized and everything. And then I'll like write in all like my homework assignments that I have due that time too, as well as my work schedule, so I know what I have to do for the week. And then also like to stay motivated on doing my homework and everything, I'll like I don't know, I know this doesn't work for everybody, but I like will play music like in the background and stuff, and that helps me like stay focused on like my homework.
Another quick thing I would like to add is also like listening to kind of motivational people on YouTube, or just even looking at quotes and having post-it notes, you know, on in your room or wherever to keep you motivated so you don't give up or things like that.
I also want to mention one more thing before we move forward. On Canvas, the background for Canvas, you can color code like your classes. That helps me as well, color code my classes. So when I write it in my planner, I know what I need to get done for what class, and it gets real specific too. And I think your professor, if you ask them to, they can add pictures to their background for their class. I know my professor does that. And I think it's a cool way to like inspire like students to want to take your like, class or do your assignments through Canvas, because it's like a visual representation of kind of the setup for Canvas. So I just wanted to mention that, and I could probably show that too if you want me to. So this is where like my professor has like Fan Friday, and like he makes it interesting where every Friday class we wear flannels and we get bonus points for wearing them, and it keeps it interesting. But I also have my other classes color coded too, something that would match my visual representation of what I would like to see. So making it more enjoyable to write down my planner and things that I want to get done, and kind of not making it like a task, but more as like a hobby of like, okay, let me organize my notes and everything, but do it in a fun way. So just kind of wanted to share that.
Great, Maria. Yeah, because you hit it on the nail on the head. It's not a task. It's just really a daily habit, and you look forward to doing it rather than dreading it. It's just part of what you've become accustomed to, and you've made it into something that you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you.